Today, we're going to break down something that pretty much all of us do, but maybe don't think about too much: learning how to read. And the key to understanding this whole incredible process, well, it's not buried in some dense textbook. Turns out, it's been hiding in plain sight on a simple little worksheet that you'd find in just about any classroom. So let's take a look and see what it can teach us.
So let me just start by asking you a question. Out of all 26 letters in the English alphabet, which 5 do you think are the most powerful? I mean, which 5 are the real workhorses, the keys that unlock absolutely everything from a simple word to a giant novel?
You guessed it, it's these 5. A, E, I, O, U. The vowels. I know, they seem so basic, right? But these 5 letters are literally the architects of our entire language. Without them, English would just be a jumble of consonants we couldn't even pronounce. They're the true stars of our story today.
Okay, let's get just a little bit technical for a second here. A vowel isn't just a shape on a page, it's a sound. It's the nucleus, the absolute heart of a syllable. And that definition is so important because it reminds us that learning to read isn't just about recognizing symbols, it's about connecting those symbols to the sounds we already know how to make with our own voices.
And that leads us right into the very first, and maybe the most important step in this whole process: anchoring a sound to some kind of meaning. I mean, how does a young brain learn to connect a totally abstract symbol, like the letter A, to something real out there in the world?
Well, it happens through association. This is where the magic starts. A is for apple, E is for elephant. This simple matching game, taken right from our worksheet, is actually a massive cognitive leap. It forges this permanent link in the brain. Suddenly, that abstract symbol is anchored to a real object, a sound, and a meaning. This right here is the beginning of language. So, once those anchors are in place, we get to move from just recognizing letters to actually using them. This is the fun part. This is where the brain starts to see language not as a boring list to memorize, but as a series of really cool puzzles that it can solve. Let's see how that first puzzle looks.
Okay, so check this out. The worksheet gives us our first puzzle. We have a frame made of consonants, a C sound and a T sound. It's a structure, for sure, but it's quiet. It's meaningless. You could say it's a car that's just waiting for an engine.
And boom, you pop in the A, and that engine turns right on. C-A-T. All of a sudden we have a sound, we have a meaning, we have a real word. That one little vowel just breathed life into the whole thing.
All right, let's try the next one. This time the frame is D, G. You know the drill now. What do we need to put in the middle to make this thing work?
The O just snaps right into place. D-O-G, dog. See, another puzzle solved. And you can almost feel the brain making a new connection here, realizing a really important rule. Consonants build the frame, but the vowels, they give the word its soul. And the worksheet is smart. It just keeps reinforcing this exact same pattern. So here we've got a B and a T. By now, the learner's brain is actively flipping through its new mental library of vowel sounds, looking for the right one. And the A fits perfectly, creating bat. Now this is great because we just saw the A in cat, and now it's working here too. The brain is starting to get it. Oh, this A character is pretty useful. It understands its versatility. On to the next puzzle. S. Na. A totally different frame, so it's going to need a different vowel to unlock what it means.
And there it is, the U slides right in. S-U-N. Sun. A completely different word, a different idea, all brought to life by a different vowel. You can see how this would start to get faster and faster, right? It becomes almost second nature.
Okay, one last puzzle from this section. We've got P, N. Which one of our 5 powerful agents is going to solve this one for us? And it's the E, P-E-N, pen. So let's just pause and think about what just happened. In just a few simple steps, we've gone from just knowing what the vowels are to actively using them to figure out words and create meaning. We've moved from theory to practice. But the real magic, the thing that makes language so incredibly powerful, that comes next. This is where the brain learns that if you master one simple pattern, you can unlock dozens of words all at once. This is all about explosive growth.
For example, take the AT family. Once you get that sound down, you don't just know one word. All of a sudden you unlock bat and cat and mat. That single vowel becomes the foundation for a whole family of words.
And from there, the pattern just picks up speed. You master the EN sound,
and you instantly get pen, hen, and ten. See, you're not learning one word at a time anymore. You're learning in big, efficient chunks.
And it happens again with I. The IN family gives us pin, bin, win. This is that combinatorial explosion of language happening right before our eyes. The pace of learning just skyrockets.
The exact same thing applies to the O family. You master OT, and you instantly get pot, hot, and caught. You can almost feel the entire world of language just expanding with every new family you figure out. And finally, we've got the family. This one even shows a little variation with CUP, BUS, and SUN, which is great because it teaches the brain to be flexible. So by the end of this one simple exercise, a person hasn't just memorized a few words. Nope. They've learned the system for building and understanding language itself.
So let's just zoom out for a second. We started with a simple worksheet for kids, but what we've actually been doing is tracing the mental pathway from recognizing 5 little letters to understanding incredibly complex systems. And the steps are always the same. You anchor a symbol to a meaning, you test it out, and then you discover all the amazing ways it can be combined.
And that really leads to a final thought. That journey from sounding out the word cat all the way to reading Shakespeare or writing computer code, it's all built on these same basic principles. And it kind of makes you wonder, if just 5 letters can be the foundation for our entire world of language, what other simple fundamental rules are out there, hiding in plain sight, just shaping the incredible complexity all around us?